What makes a basketball duo truly legendary? Is it the number of championships, the chemistry on the court, or the way they changed the game forever? From 6 finals wins with Jordan and Pippen to Kobe and Shaq's unstoppable three-peat, the NBA has seen partnerships that shaped eras.
Lakers, a victory, and Magic Johnson is out there celebrating like they just won the NCAA championship. Hot Rod Hundley is out there. We've got Magic Man and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Did you know Magic and Kareem won 5 titles in just 9 years, blending Skyhooks and Showtime like no one else? These duos weren't just teammates, they were dynasties in motion. But which pairing stands above the rest? Who had the talent and the trust? Stick around and decide for yourself. And if you love legendary basketball debates, hit that subscribe button now. Let's get started. 5. Larry Bird and Kevin McHale. Let's talk about a duo that truly defined a decade. Larry Bird and Kevin McHale of the Boston Celtics. This partnership powered one of the most iconic dynasties in NBA history, dominating the 1980s with a blend of elite skill and undeniable chemistry. Between 1980 and 1992, these two combined to form the Celtics core, capturing 3 NBA titles during that stretch. Did you know they were so in sync that even the legendary Robert Parrish often took a backseat? That says something. Look at these stats. Bird averaged 24.3 points, 10 rebounds, and 6.3 assists, while McHale added 17.9 points and 7.3 rebounds. Even their efficiency was elite. Bird shot 49.6% from the field and 51.1% from three-point range, while McHale shot an incredible 55.4% from deep and 26.1% from three-point range. Seriously, how do you even defend that? Bird was the ultimate shooter, a 6'9" forward who could knock down shots from anywhere. Meanwhile, McHale used his footwork and post mastery to dominate the paint. What's even more impressive, they battled and beat
Boston Celtics have evened this NBA World Championship Series at 2 games apiece.
the legendary Showtime Lakers in the NBA Finals multiple times. Do you think any modern-day duo could have matched their physicality and basketball IQ? And how different would NBA history be if Bird and McHale never shared the court? Without a doubt, they gave Boston one of its proudest eras and cemented themselves as a timeless pair in the history of basketball. From the hardwood battles of the 80s, we leap forward to a modern-day revolution that changed basketball forever, thanks to a pair who redefined shooting. 4. Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson. When you hear the term Splash Brothers, you immediately think of Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson. These two didn't just make shots, they changed the way basketball is played. Together from 2011 to 2024,
we'll head it to the studio and get their take on yet another Golden State championship.
they turned the Golden State Warriors into a dynasty. Do you remember how unbeatable they looked from 2015 through 2019? Let's talk numbers. Curry averaged 24.7 points and 6.4 assists, while Klay posted 19.1 points and hit from deep at 41.1%. That's not just good, that's game-changing. Curry's 42.3% from 3 and 47.1% overall shooting made him a nightmare for defenders. Their ability to score from anywhere on the court, especially beyond the arc, earned them one of the most iconic nicknames in sports. They didn't just stack highlights.
4 championships, Steve, in the last 8 seasons with the same core guys. What does that say?
They won 4 NBA titles together, 3 in the 2000s and another in 2022, capping off one of the greatest team runs ever. Isn't it wild how 2 players drafted by the same team ended up becoming the best shooting backcourt of all time? With Klay's 2024 trade to the Dallas Mavericks,
Nation, let's extend our captain hats to the 4-time Warriors champion. He's back!
the dynasty finally closed. But what if they had stayed together even longer? Would they have chased title number 5? That's the kind of legacy they leave behind, one that sparks what-if questions. Their bond, shooting excellence, and winning pedigree earn them a rightful spot among the greatest duos in NBA history. But before the Splash Brothers lit up the Bay, there was a duo in Los Angeles that combined pure force and fearless ambition to dominate the league. Enjoying the vibes? Hit like, say interesting in the comments, and join the fam. Subscribe. 3. Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal. Now let's move to a pairing that reigned with power, Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal.
A 7-1 center, number 34, Shaquille O'Neal.
When Shaq joined the Los Angeles Lakers in 1996,
Kobe Bryant. He's expected to play tonight, and if he does, he'll become the youngest player in NBA history. He'll be 18 years and 2 months. That's quite young, but he is quite a talent, and I am very anxious to see him perform.
And Kobe debuted that same year. Few knew this duo would go on to dominate the early 2000s.
The Lakers are champions again. Congratulations to the NBA 2000 champion, Los Angeles Lakers, their fans, and the city.
Together, they brought 3 straight NBA championships to LA between 2000 and 2002. Can you think of a more dominant run in recent memory? Here's what made them so lethal: Kobe's smooth offense and Shaq's unstoppable force inside. During their time together, Kobe averaged 25 points and 4.7 assists, while Shaq powered through with 26.8 points and 11.8 rebounds. Shaq shot a monstrous 57.4% from the field, making him nearly unguardable in the paint. Kobe, always the clutch performer, fed off Shaq's interior dominance. But like many great duos, it wasn't all smooth. Tensions between them grew.
The Detroit Pistons have just shocked the Los Angeles Lakers.
And after the 2004 NBA Finals loss to the Detroit Pistons, Shaq was traded. Do you think they could have won more titles had they stayed together, or did their competitiveness drive them to success?
The Lakers are NBA champions once again. LA wins the 2009 NBA title.
Kobe stayed and later won 2 more titles.
The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles. The LA Lakers, the 2010 NBA champions.
While Shaq never won another after LA, but during their prime run they were an unstoppable force, blending finesse and brute strength. Whether you loved or hated the Lakers, you had to respect what Kobe and Shaq built together: pure dominance. 2. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Magic Johnson. Before Kobe and Shaq, another Lakers duo defined dominance: Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Magic Johnson.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, ordinarily, on the eve of his very first game, I would not impose upon any rookie in all of professional sports.
When Magic entered the league in 1979, he joined a Lakers team that already had a legend in Kareem. Despite the 13-year age difference,
The Lakers are the world champions. Final score.
this pairing would go on to win 5 NBA championships between 1980 and 1988. Isn't that the definition of perfect timing? Magic was a 6'9" point guard, a player with vision and creativity unlike anything seen before. Kareem, standing 7'2", was already the league's most unstoppable scorer with his signature skyhook. From 1979 to 1989, Kareem averaged 20.6 points, while Magic posted 19.5 points and 11.2 assists. That's elite production over a full decade. Magic's 83.4% free throw percentage and Kareem's 57.2% field goal rate made them ultra efficient. They brought flair and consistency to the court, the heart of what became the Showtime Lakers. Could any other pair have matched their chemistry in transition and half-court sets? They weren't just playing basketball, they were putting on a show. With fast breaks, no-look passes, and alley-oops, this duo redefined what a dominant team looked like. Do you think their style would still dominate today's NBA? The answer is likely yes, because when you combine high IQ, elite skill, and trust, you get greatness. Kareem and Magic brought that in full, turning LA into the entertainment capital of basketball. 1. Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. And now we arrive at the top. Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, the gold standard of NBA duos. When people talk about the 1990s Bulls dynasty, Jordan often gets the spotlight, but Pippen was the engine that allowed MJ to fly. Together, from 1987 to 1998,
Harper got a piece of it. It comes off. The Chicago Bulls have won their 6th NBA championship, and it's their second three-peat.
they didn't just win, they owned the NBA. 6 championships, 2 three-peats, a perfect 6-0 record in the finals. Can anyone argue with that resume? Jordan averaged an unreal 31.4 points, while Pippen added 18 points, 6.8 rebounds, and 5.3 assists. They were not only efficient, Jordan shot 50.9% from the field, and Pippen brought elite perimeter defense. They were the perfect balance of offense and defense, flash and grind. Before Pippen arrived, Jordan was scoring at will. but the Bulls kept falling short. It wasn't until Pippen's arrival and their eventual chemistry that the dynasty was born. Do you think Jordan would have reached GOAT status without Pippen's support? Or was Scottie the most underrated piece in Bulls history? Together, they took down every challenge, the bad boy Pistons, the Blazers, Suns, Sonics, and Jazz, without ever needing a Game 7 in the finals. That's dominance. They didn't just win games, they crushed eras. When you think about perfect team synergy, MJ and Pippen are the blueprint. That's why, without hesitation, they stand as the greatest duo in NBA history. From Bird and McHale's grit to the revolutionary Splash Brothers, and from Magic's flair with Kareem to the raw power of Kobe and Shaq, each duo carved its legacy. But Jordan and Pippen, they were perfection in motion. These partnerships didn't just win, they transformed the game. Which is your GOAT duo? Let us know in the comments. And for more hoops history and iconic debates, smash that like and hit subscribe.